Alright, heading out to the duck pond. Hey guys, Kapper here. Here we are on a nice Sunday, December 8th, 2019. And I'm going to put the plug in the 8-inch overflow pipe, or I'm sorry, the drain pipe in the duck pond. We're going to see what happens. I never did the dirt work I was supposed to do, so I don't think I'm going to get it as deep as I want it. But we'll see. Let's put some water in it and see what happens. Alright, I'm heading out onto the duck pond dam, which, if I remember right, should be plenty wide because I had the dump truck on here. On this end, see if I can get all the way to the pipe in the corner, because I got to fill it with air. Alright, here we go. Yeah, look at how wet this pond dam is. I don't know if I'll be able to add more to it or not, because I don't think we're going to get the height that I need, but we're going to try it first and just see. Alright, here's a look at the new plug. Should be pretty simple. Just fill it with air, and it's got a couple warnings, of course, not to go over the whatever it says on the balloon. 25 psi it looks like. Okay, I had my doubts initially. I mean, it's an 8-inch plug and an 8-inch pipe, but this plug literally was about that much smaller than the pipe. But I figured that was part of its design, so I only put 20 psi in. We'll see how she holds. So here's the duck pond. It's right below the big pond, and that's by design. And up here is the pond outlet. So I'm pretty sure I cut this earlier this year with the excavator. I cut a little trench there, so that all I should have to do is open up the water and it's going to flow right down into the duck pond. So there's a look at the handle. There's the valve on the bottom. I paid the extra ching and I had it all heavy duty put in by a guy that does, a friend of mine. He does pump systems for the coal mines around here, so this is not something I wanted to go cheap on with something as important as this valve. All right, we got water flowing. Let's see how I did on my eyeball channel here. Okay, and something to keep in mind. I mean, most of you know that I'm kind of a prepper at heart. If you're ever going to build a pond, it's smart money to put a valve in like this, because you just never know in the future. Let's just say there was some catastrophe or something. I mean, we have now a water source. I mean, we could turn that spigot on at any time if we needed to barter water, to sell water, if we needed to feed animals, you know, if the power went out, whatever the case. If you're going to build a new pond, definitely consider putting a pond valve in like this, because there's all kinds of potential future uses. So let's see how we're doing here. We're just trying to get water down into the... Somehow, some way, it's going to get down into the duck pond here. Okay, there's the lead up there. Looks like it's going to go right straight down there. Perfect. Got a lot of this grass here to filter it. Oh, we hit a split here, right here. It's going left and right. Right there and way up here. Let's see who's going to be the first to hit the pond. I think this one's hitting it right now. We have a winner! There you go. Now you can hear it rolling. Into its pre-cut ditch. And right down into the duck pond. So let me turn the volume up on the water so we ain't here all day and see what happens. This was the water control structure. I actually paid a lot for these things. They were very disappointing. But this is what I tried 2 years ago. And you see them boards in there. You're supposed to slide them in one at a time, and that's how you regulate the level of water. But they leaked like a sieve, just crazy. I bought 2 of them. If you have a water source that's constant, it might not be a big deal. But here, I don't have a constant water source. So I'm going to the cheap way with that pipe plug, and we're going to see what happens. Okay, it's been running for probably at least an hour. I'll have to put the drone up, but I could see a little bit of water down there in the low spot. So it's going to start working its way back towards us. I just hope that before it hits the top of the dam, we got water in at least 2/3 of it, because I never got that dam work finished, so we'll see. All right, I'm gonna definitely have to grab the excavator. You know, this edge is filling, but in the middle it hasn't even started yet. So we're all where I'm standing here, and particularly right there, and right in here, I'm gonna pull. What I'll have to do is just pull some of the back of the dam back and put it in the front. For this minimal hydraulic pressure, it should be fine. So let me run up and get the excavator. Dang it, man, it just wasn't enough time. And yeah, to add to things, you guys that have been following me and us, now I broke my foot. I didn't really break my foot, I broke the pins in my foot that the VA put in them 7 or 8 years ago. And the joint they fused came unfused, so now it's just massive arthritis. So I've tried to tell them at the VA that my foot's been hurting more. Well, finally they listened. So I might need a foot surgery before my back surgeries. Anyways, enough griping. Let's go get the excavator. Alright, so it's 4 hours later. It took me to get the excavator. I'm just kidding, of course, but very mad at myself for not getting this done this summer. So anyways, let's see. I don't have a GoPro, or I don't have any camera stuff. Basically, I'm gonna just scab dirt from wherever I can get a few scoops, and I'm gonna hit the dam on the inside, just build up the lower spots. That's all I'm gonna do. See where that water's wanting to come up. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just scabbing some dirt down here. See if I can do this. From the rice pond. And then I'm basically making a kind of an emergency or an impromptu dam. No compaction, but I'll build it up 2 more feet, and the rain eventually will settle it, and it should work. It might seep a little, but should work. Okay, so I just slopped the dam on that side. Now I turned the water volume back up. I turned it down so it wouldn't overflow on me. So I'm gonna go on this other dam, but I'm only gonna have kind of one shot at it because it's a little greasy. So I can't mess around too long on it and get myself stuck. But that corner over there, you can see that. That's where I'll be working and working my way back. Let's get her done, man. Get her done. All right, so you can see I'm kind of peeling. You know, it's a shame I didn't want to. I had a really nice wide base going. But anyways, I'm peeling from the back, building up an emergency dam here on the front. And we'll see what happens. I turned the water volume back up to full, so hopefully soon we'll start seeing some flooding going on. It's actually starting to get up into the millet and stuff there, which is great. Okay, so I think I'm gonna have to make this a two-parter. I didn't want to, but it's gonna be. I'm gonna leave the excavator here for a couple days, and either tomorrow or the next day I'm gonna come and open up the spigot again, because I don't want to sit out here all for the rest of the afternoon. I'm not walking in there because it's all slop, but here you can kind of see the new dam I built, and I mean I packed it with the bucket a little bit, and I went higher than what I needed to, because I've learned that in the past. Just go higher, go big or go home. So right now, I wish I could say how deep it was out there, but I'm gonna go on that other side and give you one more look. I mean, I want the water to get all the way across, so let's go look at the other side. All right, and this is where I'm gonna call it. I think there's water about halfway across in there. It's not gonna be much though. But with that new dam now, I can come up another 2 feet. So I'll have a little bit of a deeper end, but it's gonna be nice. As long as we hold water, I think we'll draw some ducks in. They're just starting to show up down here. So stay tuned. Hopefully I'll get part 2 up here just in the next couple days. All right, until next time, Kapper out.